Government leaders have abandoned the capital and are now hiding in exile. Information out of occupied Athens has been sporadic, but Soviet forces are indeed in control of the capital as well as much of the outlying territories in Greece. In the city, fighting among Allied and Soviet troops continues, but the Allied death toll is rising rapidly. Now it remains to be seen if Allied forces will be able to weather this onslaught intact. Reacting to this latest assault, Allied diplomats led the United Nations in a 281-7 vote that, in approving a unique military funding initiative aimed at increasing global Allied support. This proposal calls for the formation of a global defense agency to be temporarily established in an as yet unnamed European capital. Indeed, in control of the capital as well as much of the outlying.
Sounds bad, does it not? Well, it is. But Stalin has just written his obituary. At last, this will help us galvanize the rest of the world against him. Yes, we have lost Greece. But we are not out just yet. Stalin may think so. But if we can continue to counsel the talents of commanders like yourself, we will come through this war on top. My old friend... One of Tanya's men. She found something. But Russian security agents have captured her. They will almost certainly take her back to Moscow. We must get her back. She has vital information on the Iron Curtain project. That information could help tip the scales in our favor. Let him clear his head. In this state, he is of no use to us. The Soviets currently hold Tanya near Grodno. The prison is well guarded, but a supply truck from a nearby Soviet base runs through the facility several times a day. If your spies can infiltrate the war factory, they may be able to hitch a ride into the prison compound. Once you have found Tanya, get her out of there any way you can.
Ooh. Oh. Such a pretty face. Where is Professor Einstein? I was hoping you'd say that. I'm afraid the effects are quite permanent.
Reinforcements have arrived. Timer started.
Commander, for king and country. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. On my way. For king and country.
Okay.
Indeed. 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 For king and country. On my way. For king and country. For king and country. On my way. Indeed. On my way. For king and country. Indeed. 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 For king and country.
Building infiltrated.
Commander. Indeed. For king and country. On my way. For king and country.
Building infiltrated.
That's all you got?
Tanya freed.
What's up? Cha-ching! Chew on this! Cha-ching! I'm there! Chew on this! I'm there! Let's rock! Cha-ching! I'm there! Chew on this! Let's rock! Let's rock! Cha-ching! I'm there! I'm there! I'm there! I'm there! I'm there! Let's rock! Cha-ching! Let's rock! Let's rock! Let's rock! I'm there! Let's rock! Let's rock! Let's rock! I'm there! I'm there! Let's rock! I'm there! Let's rock! Let's rock! Let's rock! I'm there!
Reinforcements have arrived. Reinforcements have arrived. Allied reinforcements have arrived from the south.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. Agreed. Yes, sir? Affirmative. Yes, sir? Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed. Very well. Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Report acknowledged. Awaiting order. Agreed. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Yes, affirmative.
Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Agreed.
Yes, sir.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Very well.
Yes, affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Agreed. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
New construction options.
Vehicle reporting.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Awaiting order. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative.
construction
Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Low power. New construction options. Construction complete. Building. Repairing. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Training. On hold. Training. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. At once. Yes, sir.
Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
At once. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Of course. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Unit ready. Building. On hold. Cancelled. Building. Building. Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Agreed. Very well. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Silos needed. Building. Building. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Reporting very
Training.
well. Awaiting orders.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Construction complete. Training.
Ready and waiting very well.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. New construction options.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
New construction options.
Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting, of course. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
At once. Yes, sir. Of
Construction
course.
complete.
Affirmative. Agreed. Very well. At once. Very well.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. At once. Very well. Affirmative. At once. Very well.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
New construction options. Building. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Building. Training. Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient
Yes, sir.
funds.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Very well. Agreed. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Agreed. Yes, sir. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Construction complete.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Building. Insufficient funds. On hold. Cancel.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Reporting. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Very well.
Ready and waiting. At once.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training. Construction complete. Unit ready. New construction options.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Preparing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well.
Unit repaired.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Base is under
Acknowledged.
attack.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Repairing. Unit repaired. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Silos needed.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building. Unit
Vehicle
ready.
reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Waiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building. Training. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Affirmative.
Training. Unit
Yes, sir.
ready. Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Vehicle report.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Vehicle
Unit
report.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Vehicle
lost.
reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit
Vehicle
lost.
reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir?
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Ready and waiting.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building. Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir? Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle report. Affirmative.
Yes, sir? Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit
Vehicle
lost.
report. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Silos
Acknowledged.
needed. Silos needed. Building. Building.
Yes, sir? Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting order. Affirmative.
Awaiting
Construction
order.
complete.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Primary building.
Awaiting
Yes, sir.
orders. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir? Acknowledged. 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 Yes, sir? Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Training.
Ready and
Unit
waiting.
ready.
Yes, sir?
Training.
Yes, sir? Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative. Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir?
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training.
Yes, sir? Acknowledged. Yes, sir?
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Yes, sir?
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Training.
Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Yes, sir?
Of course.
Reporting at once.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Reporting at once. Yes, sir?
Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready. Building. Training. Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Mission accomplished.
So very pretty, but oh so stubborn.